Hi, welcome. I recently did a video about 10 don'ts to feel better in menopause. I'll link it in the comments in case you're interested. In this video, I'm going to focus on the opposite. 10 do's that will make your perimenopausal or postmenopausal experience a little bit easier and help you feel better. Let's jump right in. At the top of the list, do your best to include phytoestrogens in your diet daily. They're plant-based compounds that weakly mimic the body's own estrogen, and they're adaptogenic, so they'll help increase or decrease your estrogen based on your unique needs. Including them in your diet will help balance hormones and settle the menopause chaos down somewhat. For those of us that deal with lists of symptoms and discomforts, calming the storm even a little bit is a blessing. Popular phytoestrogens include cruciferous veggies, flaxseed, berries, green tea, soy, nuts, and chickpeas, but you can easily Google an extensive list of phytoestrogen foods to choose from. Next, do what you have to do to fit in some me time a couple of times a week at the very least. Life is stressful and hectic, and with the added burdens that menopause blesses many of us with, overwhelm can hit much more easily and cause or exacerbate symptoms. Calming the stress and anxiety by taking a time out to unwind and reset yourself can make a huge difference to how you feel and your ability to cope day to day. It doesn't have to be complicated. A simple 15-minute soak in the bathtub or snuggling in a quiet corner without interruptions with a good book or a TikTok can make a world of difference. Choose something a few times a week that helps you decompress, breathe, and calm the nervous system. Number 3, do yourself a favor and consider taking some supplements. Deficiencies can easily cause symptoms or exacerbate existing menopause discomforts, and the risk of deficiencies is higher in midlife. Menopause often messes with digestion and stomach acid, changing the way we process food, and can cause new or worsening intolerances, limiting our diets to a certain extent. Many women become more and more attached to the comforts of home as well and spend far less time in the sunshine. So it's a smart idea to consider a multi and certain vitamins and minerals. Magnesium, vitamin D, vitamin B12, omega-3, and vitamin C are at the top of the list. Calcium is as well, but it's important to get most of your calcium through foods because too much supplemental calcium can cause health problems. Do your best to find supports is number 4. Women tell me often that no one understands what they're going through, that they're expected to just carry on day to day like nothing is going on, and they feel hopeless, alone, worried, and overwhelmed. It makes a remarkable difference to be able to connect to other women having similar experiences. If no one in your life fits that role, a support group can be a very good substitute. My support group was one of the best things I ever created, not only to help all of you, but for myself as well. Talking to like-minded women every day has greatly reduced my anxiety, allowed me to feel valued and heard, and some days gives me the motivation to get up and function. To all of you ladies from my group who are watching right now, I adore and appreciate each and every one of you. Much love. If you're struggling, connecting to others in the same life circumstance can help make your menopause transition much easier and less scary. Also, do your best to prioritize sleep. I've talked about sleep many times because it's vital to health in menopause, and adequate rest can have a huge impact on the way you feel. Insomnia is a very real problem in perimenopause and postmenopause, and because sleep is when the body does most of its repairs, reorganizing, and recharging, you can understand why you feel so poorly and can't function well without it. Try sleep routines, ditching the caffeine after lunch, and trigger foods, not eating several hours before you go to bed, keeping your bedroom cool and comfy, using a fan or other device for white noise, and ditching the electronics before you crawl into bed. They can all help improve sleep. Number 6, do an activity that moves your body every single day. Exercise in any form will help improve aches and pains, digestion, flexibility, blood sugar, blood pressure, moods, weight, memory loss, and energy levels, and help decrease your risk for cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and osteoporosis. It doesn't have to be complicated. One of the best activities you can do for health in midlife is walking. A 20-minute walk every single day can have a huge impact on your mental and physical well-being. Housework and errands count too. Walking through the grocery store for an hour and then lugging heavy bags up 3 flights of stairs into your house is a workout. Believe me, I know. I do it often. Next, do your best to learn everything you can about menopause. It's one of the best ways to alleviate anxiety and stress and can often point you in a direction that reveals ways to possibly heal yourself of a few of your ills, or at the very least understand them better. Because let's face it, doctors often let us menopausal women down, which brings me to number 8. Do your best to advocate for yourself. Take your newfound knowledge on menopause and find a health professional that is educated on the topic and knows at least as much as you do. Being dismissed by doctors and not having concerns addressed or taken seriously is a very real and common problem in perimenopause and postmenopause, and you deserve quality care. Never stop trying to find it. Next, do your best to get outside as often as possible. Us middle-aged women need to be getting sunshine on our skin daily and fresh air in our lungs. Natural vitamin D can vastly improve many menopause symptoms, like mood swings, pain, bone loss, energy levels, cognitive impairment, hair loss, and more. And the fresh air encourages deep, full breaths, which is great for anxiety, blood pressure, improved sleep, increased oxygen in the blood, and an energy boost. Next, do your research on HRT and other potential treatments for menopause symptoms and changes. Having a well-informed action plan to help combat unwanted discomforts will help you reduce the severity of your symptoms and empower you. Doing something brings hope. Doing nothing brings despair. So do something to help yourself. There are so many other possibilities for things that will help you feel better in perimenopause and postmenopause. If you can think of some great do's that will help make menopause easier, add them in the comments. The longer the list, the better. I wish you all health, happiness, and peace of body and mind, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.